Hello, all my fellow Nice Vikings, Samurai Woolen and Outlanders. My name is Nebula, and today, I'm actually just doing a sort of part 2 to a video from not too long ago where I give you a list of people I feel like you should go and subscribe to because either they're really underrated or they just really continue, just need more, they just need support or anything, and they're just people I really think you should go check out. And, simple put, let's just get started with it. So, very first, now this person, I'm going to do a bit more of an overview of this person because I felt like I kind of overlooked them a bit too much in the last video. Like, I didn't really give enough time to give them a chance to explain just what they do. This person makes edits that to me are movie quality, and the fact that they only have about 1,000 subscribers right now to me feels a little bit criminal. And that is Captain Editor. I'm just going to say this right now. You might not be familiar with some of his works. For instance, the big one being The Wings of Salvation, Sky Edit. Now, that edit is so underrated, but like it's so well known in the fandom because it just it's incredible, and it's a true testament of just what happens when you can put three big artists together and work on something absolutely incredible. Look, yes, they helped. I'll say this much, and they gave great help. The other two, but let me tell you right now, Cap was the driving force behind most of this, and this guy made an edit recently for Movie Sky, and let me tell you, that edit is amazing. And it's basically a Mighty Movie Sky edit, and honestly, I could literally see that being as a official work from Paramount. That's how good I think it is. And I see he was working with people in question being Blizzwolf6, who I've already given a lot of support to in the previous video, but the other person, this other user. Now this person has really got the high sub count that I think they deserve, but that doesn't mean I don't think they deserve more. And let me tell you right now, discovering this person back in, I believe, 2019, when I heard that they wanted to join Paw, I was ecstatic because I seen their work, I seen what they could do, and I can see him growing so much more confident. And that person in question is Super Spy Shaq. Let me tell you right now, Shaq is another one of those Paw members that's been with us for a very long time, and I do not regret him letting him join. While Paw doesn't really do anything, we just sort of announce that we have people joining. We're just a group of Paw Patrol fans, essentially. It doesn't really need to be anything too big. And the fact is, I was thrilled when I heard him join because his artwork is just as good as any other great artist, right? He puts so much work into his things that they take months at a time to complete. And he does animations as well. So this guy is pretty much a jack of all trades, and he brings in people to do voicing for him as well. Like he does voiced artwork animations. Okay, what more can you want from a guy, especially considering how much commitment he has and the following he's garnered in the previous years. And while we're on the topic of animators, or let's say editors as such, if you will, let's go to an underrated person in this fandom who I think is actually much better than most people would realise. Now, some of you may know about this thing called Source Filmmaker, or SFM, right? Basically, it's what those people use to make those TF2 funny videos and a bunch of other things, right? Now, one user has decided, I'm going to use some SFMs for Paw Patrol and a bunch of other things, right? And the person in question, you might know who I'm talking about, is Lord Eden. Now, I don't personally know her too well. I only recently discovered her channel, but I'm going to say this right now, I think she does deserve your support. What I'll say with it is, don't be underestimated by the small sub count. I'll tell you what with it, is they're simple, but good, alright? And I'm going to say this right now, just go check her out. It's as simple as that, just go check her out. And the reason why I'm saying that is because no other person in the fandom uses Source Filmmaker to make Paw Patrol style videos, and that to me is what makes her so unique. That's why you get people who do things like critiquing, analysing, theorising, drawing, editing, and animating. But, well, animating kind of comes under this, but, like, not very few. In fact, I think no one does the work that she does. And I'll tell you what, it's well deserved that she should get many more subscribers, in my opinion. Because, like I say, Source Filmmaker is not easy to. I'm going to say this right now. Source Filmmaker is not easy to use, and the fact that she makes these kind of videos is a true testament to commitment. I'll tell you what right now. Okay, and we move on to another member of Paw that I previously mentioned, and I'm just going to say this right now. This guy doesn't upload as much, but from what I know, he does have a commitment to the show like no one other I've seen. He's definitely a critic, but I mean that in a good way. He's fair, but he knows what it is that the show needs. And do you want to know what I like? Is that he'll give thoughts to people on their opinions in terms of videos that they make, and that's what I like about it. And that person is Animal Paw Pony. I'm gonna just say this right now. I like it when people give the support criticisms and it's not just all spiteful hate and just absolute, oh, I don't like this. And that is what Animal Paw Pony doesn't do. He gives the support that's actually good. He is what, simply put, I'm going to say this right now, okay? He's a good critic. Not any of the bad ones, he's a good one. And that, to me, is why he deserves more support. People assume that all critics are bad. No, this one isn't, alright? He is not, trust me. He's fair and good and really allows for good discussions, if you will. And I don't know what you're still doing here if you haven't subscribed to him yet, because you really should. Get this guy to 1,000 subscribers, because I think he deserves it. And now, we move on to a person who maybe doesn't do Paw Patrol as much. However, I can tell that this person does love the show. Loves it probably more than anyone would ever realise, and he has got an insane amount of subscribers right now. More than me, more than Andrew, okay? More than Tame, okay? And that person is JJ the Beast. If he's watching this right now, then he should hopefully understand what I mean when I'm saying that you have an immense amount of support, but that doesn't mean you can't get any more. I don't think that an amount of subscribers is a good willing testament to say don't support this person, because they still would love more, and I guarantee it. And I'll tell you what, this guy really shocked me when I first had a discussion with him. And you know why? It was because I'd never met a fan with that many subscriber count before some person here. And that's where it really shocked me. Like, I'd never ever seen a Paw Patrol fan with this much like support who wanted to join Paw as well. I remind you, this person's a member of Paw, so like, it makes me proud to say this guy's a member of Paw because he's such a big fan. And the fact that he has so many subscribers, that it shocks me, but in a good way. Like, I don't think Mr. JJ here will deny the fact that more support would never be a problem. Because in my opinion, and if you're watching this right now, man, you really deserve it. No question asked. No questions asked. You deserve it. And I think everyone here should go and subscribe to him now, if you haven't already. Okay, and now we move on to one of the other underrated Paw Patrol fans, if you will. Now, I'm giving this person support for two particular reasons. One, they haven't got many subscribers, and they're one of the few people out there who make Paw Patrol videos consistently. That to me is commendable. And two, they're also a big fan of Zuma, as in their name, and I'm hoping the person in question is happy when they realise that it's them right now. It is Zuma fan. Now, this guy, trust me, really needs some support here, okay? Now, being a Zuma fan myself, like literally a fan of Zuma, okay? I'll tell you what, it's hard because when he is your favourite, that when he doesn't get as much attention, alright? And obviously that, as a result, there are very few Zuma fans out there. myself included. So when I like it when I genuinely see someone who is a fan of him, because it means, oh no, he isn't just a completely forgotten character. He actually has support. And not just that, Zumafan's videos are they're quite well done in all fairness. Like I say, not just only the fact that he makes the videos consistently, but he makes good theory videos with them as well. And it's like I say, with consistent uploads, it means there's more to look forward to. I want to say consistent, I mean like he uploads more frequently than others will. And I don't say that as a bad thing for the people who don't upload as frequently, but just as a word of note. And I really think you should check him out if you haven't already, because I think he needs the support, and I feel like if he gets the support, he might be able to make more videos more frequently, and who knows. In fact, that could be a case for everyone on this list. Meanwhile, back to the list in question. Now, we move on to someone who I'm actually very glad to have met in the first place, in all honesty, because this person, well, their uploads don't really have that much to do Paw Patrol in the first place, or, even very frequently. It's criminal to me that they only have under 100 subscribers, when I know just how big a fan they are, and I also know that they're a fan of one of the greatest action, futuristic, space-themed movie series and TV series out there in the world right now, Star Wars. And that is Mandan 1311, or Mandan 1311, Mandan 1311. I don't know how you're meant to say the numbers, pal, sorry. If you're watching, I have no clue how the numbers are meant to be said, but yeah, him. Um, I'm just going to say this right now. He is such a big fan of Star Wars, and so am I, and that is what I love. I think, and I'm very happy with my friend group that there are at least 3 other people who love Star Wars just as much as I do. In fact, more. And when obviously I found out that not only was Meat a fan of Star Wars, another Discord user going by the name Waffle was also a fan, and when I found out Mandan was a fan as well, it sparked so many good conversations for us, because, and not just him as well, other people, but like specifically when we got conversations going, it was nice to have something. I'm not just talking to people who have absolutely no clue here. I'm actually talking to people who know what they're talking about. And not just with Paw Patrol, but with Star Wars as well, it felt good. And that's why I think you should really go check him out and watch some of his videos, because he plays Battlefront 2 every now and again, and part of me hopes he makes more videos, only because it wouldn't be too bad. I mean, maybe if we give him the confidence, then he'll start making more, who knows. But like I say, I mean, under 100 subscribers right now, definitely needs the support, so I say we give it to him. So please, go subscribe if you haven't already. And now, we move on to the final person on this list, and to be honest with you, this person is probably one of the most great people I've ever met, and I'll tell you what, the reason why I think this person is really great is because I don't think I would be doing what I'd be doing right now if it wasn't for them, and that is Party Planner Preston. I don't think I would be making a single Paw Patrol video right now if it wasn't for him. He, to me, was just such an inspiration, and I'll tell you, like I said before, if I hadn't watched him that day, maybe I wouldn't be here right now making videos about a TV show that I love. And while he maybe does, and he doesn't do Paw Patrol as much anymore, I cannot thank him enough, in all fairness. And I know, to you, he's just some guy in America who I happen to see and watch his videos. But to me, he's someone that really inspired me to not just be ashamed of liking the show, but inspire me to actually make videos on it and support it as well as I do. And listen, Preston, if you're watching this right now, I just want to give you the biggest thanks ever, because again, if it wasn't for you, I maybe wouldn't be here right now. If I hadn't discovered you ages ago on a fandom page, went to your YouTube channel and started watching your videos and live streams, I don't think I would be here where I am right now. So thank you, and everyone, please go thank him as well by subscribing to him. I really think he deserves it so much.